think that probably Hunter got the best boost. So we're going to start with Hunter tonight. I'm super excited to draft Hunter. Both of the Hunter cards are better than the average Hunter card, I feel like. So a boost to Hunter is going to be amazing. I love playing Hunter anyway. It's hard to make work in Arena, especially with the secrets going down. And here we go right away. See, this one is so good. They're putting up with Eagle Horn Bow. And I'm actually going to take this first. It's so good. Returns it to their hand. The minion costs 2 more. We could use this on an Obsidian statue and they can't play it. This makes Obsidian statue unplayable, right? It makes Ysera unplayable. It's so good. I'm really excited to play that card, and I'm really excited to get some dragons going here. Though with all the new dragons, all the arena exclusive, this set specifically, the Taverns of Time Arena have made dragons a little bit of a target. The dragon, what's his name? I can't remember it right now. Dragon Slayer was pretty good anyway, especially since Bone Drakes were around. Everybody takes Bone Drakes, but now there's like 4 more dragons to target that everybody's playing. I hope that we get a lot of Taverns of Time cards here, but we didn't this time. So what do we want? What do we want for this deck? So Stampede with Unleash the Hounds is better than either of these 2 cards. If we don't get Unleash the Hounds, we're probably not getting to 12 wins anyway. So maybe I take Stampede in hopes. Oh no, wait, it doesn't work that way. It's play, not summon. Oh, I almost got myself in trouble. Let's take a 1-drop. Let's go for the 1-drop. Let's go for the Stonehill Defender. You gotta get those value picks. Discover a taunt. So there are no Hunter class taunts, which means the Discover, which favors the class, is completely neutral grab, which is true for Mage and Rogue as well. So you're just looking at a random sample of neutral cards. It actually gives you a better chance at Lich King than any of the other classes with class specific ones, because you're always looking at neutral and it's just a luck of the draw. So we're gonna definitely take the Stonehill Defender. Oh man, we are we got the Chrono Shot, we got the Bone Drake, but man, we've got to pick it up a little bit here, Hunter. These are not the winningest cards. I think we take, okay, so Meatwagon. I can't do Meatwagon, I'm sorry. We've got to take the Veteran. We don't need the 7/7. Yes, we need the Rhino. I really want Rhino because the card that's insane that I'm looking for most, that's arena exclusive. If you haven't seen it yet, I should have done this already. I was too excited about tonight's knock knock joke. But if you haven't seen it yet, the Hunter card that I'm most excited about from the arena is called Infinite Wolf. Let me save it here for you. Let me pull it up on the screen so that you guys can see him. If you're not a big arena player like I am, then you don't know what we're looking at here. But I'm gonna pull it up here with my fancy technology. There we go. There we go. Let me make him big enough to read. If you guys got poor eyes like me, and I'll move it down there. All right. So this is what we're looking for. Now he's Rush. The Rush keyword allows your minion to attack another minion the turn it's played. It's not mutually exclusive from Charge. So I'm thinking we get a 4-5 going, we build these guys up, and then we can go face with them. The Tundra, I know. This guy, we could get this guy to 29, right? Combo these guys with 9 mana and do 31 damage on that turn. I've been streaming for, this is my 3rd month. I started like mid-April. So mid-April, May, what month is it? June? So like 2 months? But I've been playing card games for over 25 years. Always wanted to stream, but I've always had to have a full-time job and either go to school and a part-time job. Finally gotten the place where I just need one full-time job, which means I can chase my dream of playing video games for a part-time career. That's what we're aiming for here in life. Not, nothing crazy. Just to have fun, just to stream, play some card games. So the Infinite Wolf, we're looking for these 2. We already got the Chrono Shot, but I want 2 Infinite Wolves. That's what we're hoping for. And then we want to set up the deck best to win with Infinite Wolves. And I think that of these 3 drops, the Blood Knight does the best for that. So normally I would say Egg Napper, especially since the 2/1/1s are beast. But Blood Knight, when it hits a Divine Shield, when we steal that Divine Shield and rub it in their face, it gets you so much value. What else do we need here? So this is a beast. I think that this comboed with the Infinite Wolf, which we don't have yet. So keep your fingers crossed. I'm hoping that it comes up. Yesterday we did not get one of the mage cards, so maybe there's a huge rarity difference there. Do we have any 4-drops yet? No, and we do have at least one dragon already, so we'll take that. This is my favorite poison in the game. Absolutely my favorite. You put it out right away, can attack. It's second. First to my second favorite is the rogue combo, because those ones you can use right away. They're both amazing, but this is also a really good secret, and I think probably a winning hunter deck has good secrets. So let's go for the secrets. There's another 4-drop, a good healthy 4-drop. Oh no! Wow, that's actually a really hard choice. Stonehill Defender is like the value that can maximize your day. But Unleash the Hounds, you know, I'll kick myself if we get a Stonehill Defender next to something else that's not as good later. But we have to have one Unleash the Hounds. We're not a hunter if we don't have at least one Unleash the Hounds, right? What's the point of playing hunter if you don't have Unleash the Hounds, Kill Command? I'm hoping for a Hunter's Mark. I think the Scale Vein's better for our deck than a Kill Command, right? No, I can't pass up the Kill Command. We have to have at least one. Oh man, I was hoping for the Wolf. Okay. One less for each card you've drawn. So ideally, we get this guy turn 8, and he's 7 mana. That's tough because Hunter doesn't have the most card draw. We're hoping to get some card draw, but I don't know that he's good enough. Let's see here. It'd be nice to have a fatty, but I don't think he's good enough. Let's get the Recruiter is dangerous because if it grabs the Chain Gang, we don't get the Battle Cry. So right now for our deck, the Recruiter's pretty good, but let's take the Elemental. We don't have any actual 2-drops yet for the trade. Yes, there's the Infinite Wolf. We're taking him. Sorry, Stonehill Defender. I really want the Infinite Wolf. I really want to do the Taverns of Time with this bad boy. Let's do it. What do we have here for 5-drops? We only have the Tundra. Okay, let's get a green jelly going. Ooh, gotta get a freezing trap. Yes, this is looking good. This is exactly what we want. This is exactly the kind of deck we want here, guys. I think we can get it going. We only have those 2 3-drops. Okay, so the Enchanter, a second Rhino. Yes, yes. Here we go. We got to take this poison. Not my favorite poison, but we got to have it. Wow, so this is the 4th Stonehill Defender we're seeing. That's actually a really good value in a draft, and it's hard to pass up. But I've got to take the 5-drop that also gives us the value. I want a Bone Mare, but I really want a Crackling Razor Maw, because this guy with the Infinite Wolf, there's my second one. Okay, we're all set on him. I don't want to go to 3. I want a Deadly Shot instead of a third. I think I want a second Unleash the Hounds over either of those guys. Yeah, let's do that. There's the Hunter's Mark. Even though I want Knife Juggler, you've got to have a Hunter's Mark. Hunter does not have a silence. You want a silence in each arena if you can get one. The closest thing you can get in Hunter is a Hunter's Mark. It's better sometimes than a silence. It's sometimes better than a Hex or a Polymorph because it gives you the trade. Sometimes it can hit something big that you don't need to Polymorph or Hex, right? You can set up that they have to run into your taunt, but we have to have at least one Hunter's Mark. If we're going the distance here, guys, we have to have at least one Hunter's Mark. So we've got 25 cards. Let me get rid of these pictures here. That's what they do. That's what I wanted to show everybody. Let's get rid of it. We've got 5 cards left. What kind of elementals do we have? Just the volatile? I really hope we get a Spellstone at the end, otherwise these traps aren't going to be as good. But what do we have to combo with the Servant? It looks like only one elemental, which is not where we want to be with that guy with only 4 cards left after this. So we got to take the Sludge, maybe to get rid of a weapon, but probably most of the time we'll just play it on turn 5 if we get the right curve. So we actually want another dragon pretty bad for the Scale Worm. There isn't the combo with a Hunter's card like there is with the Mage, right? Oh, is that a neutral one? Oh, it's actually a neutral card, the Temporal Anomaly. Okay, so maybe we can still get that. That's a combo. You can get the card, shuffle it back in. It's also a combo. This guy kills your Deck Tracker. So if you don't like Deck Tracker, play your Possibility Seeker. Okay, so we're going aggro. We have 1 heal. You usually want 1 heal, especially if you're a hunter or something that doesn't have that much taunt. But let's take the Possibility Seeker. I want to see where it goes. I want to seek the possibilities. Definitely the Tracker. That guy can be so good for us. Definitely the Hyena. Okay, last one. Shucks. So we were hoping for a Spellstone, hoping for a second Longbow, maybe for something huge like Crush, something to finish it. So let's look at this deck right now. We've got a Poison, right? Not my favorite Poison, but this is at least a Poison Dragon, so that's a combo. We have no use for Wild Pyromancer except for as a 3-drop on turn 2, and it very often could get ourselves in trouble. This with Unleash the Hounds is a terrible combo. For example, if we're stuck with this guy in play and want to Unleash the Hounds, it's an awful, awful combo because it kills all of your beasts. So that's something to consider when you're looking at the last pick here. 2 Wandering Monsters might be better than Carrion Drake. I'm also thinking our deck has no card draw, so the Infinite Wolves are going to be tough. I want to build them up, but I think we take Wandering Monster on the off chance it hits a card draw. There's very few. The best one I can think of is the Acolyte of Pain, right? What's the other 3-drop card draw? Thought there was one more. So what's our curve look like? It's actually a really healthy curve here. The tricky thing with the curve is you can't always rely on this because when you're looking at the drops, the 1 drops for example, we're not going to Hunter's Mark on turn 1. At the 2 drops, I really don't want to Freezing Trap on turn 2. We want to save that for late game. Like I said about the Chrono Shot, if you Freezing Trap a 9-drop, they can't play it. They have to have a coin to get to 11, right? So same thing with these 3 drops is we've got a lot of 3 drops, but what do we actually play on turn 3? 1, 2, 2.5, 3 if we have to. So really our 3 drops are not that great. They're good cards, but when you're looking at the curve, the amount of 3 drops we're actually playing on turn 3 is down here. So that makes a big difference. Same thing with 2 drops, right? So we have to have a beast. We're saving this guy for a beast, so I think we actually take the Pyromancer, right? That's a tricky one. The last card, I always psych myself out here. This guy, haven't even talked about him yet, but it's going to be easy to get him poisoned. If he were a beast, I would take him because I have 2 chances to give him charge. But let's do the Wandering Monster. I feel lucky. I'm feeling lucky and secrety. I'm feeling secretively lucky. So overall, a good deck. I'm not sure we can push it to 12. I got the combo I wanted, which was the Infinite Wolf. We got 2 of them. We were offered 3. I only wanted 2. And the Tundra Rhino. It's going to be really tricky not drawing cards. I actually wish that we had a Jeweled Macaw to give us like the what's the vulture so we could draw a bunch of cards.